Hello, hello. What's up, everyone? Hope everyone is doing well. Okay, so I wrote my informative speech on the affordable housing crisis. The lack of affordable housing in America is causing great social and economic harm to our hardworking families and citizens all over the United States. Every month, Americans are struggling to pay off their living expenses and are forced to spend more than 60% of their income on rent. According to a 2019 news article from the Los Angeles Times written by Benjamin Orosakis, the homeless rate in LA is upwards to 55%. That means more than half of the Los Angeles population alone is living behind the poverty line. We can solve many of our social and economic problems if the people living in the United States didn't have to worry so much about affording their rent. We need to fight for more affordable housing policies and influence Congress to take this issue seriously. There are many benefits to creating affordable housing initiatives. We can increase the fluctuation of the economy, we can help get the homeless off the streets, better our communities, and even promote a more disease-free society. With so many benefits in affordable housing, it's unfortunate that we're not taking advantage of these opportunities. We as a society need to fight and create a bill that will effectively handle the affordable housing crisis in the United States. Thankfully, some government leaders are taking action to support affordable housing initiatives. The California Governor Gavin Newsom is taking this issue very seriously and demanding cities to provide affordable housing for those living beneath the poverty line. Governor Newsom is starting to put checks and balances on cities in California. He's requiring cities to build units for low-income housing. Senator Newsom has even started to crack down on cities and provide help for affordable housing. According to a 2019 article written by Michael Hobbs, the investigative reporter for the Huffington Post, California is even suing one of its own cities, Huntington Beach, for providing less than 100 units of low-income housing. These strict checks and balances on cities in California are just the initiatives we need to implement in order to see a real change here in the United States. These tough policies can contribute to building a better society economically and socially. The bottom line is this. All Americans should be able to afford their homes without having to worry if they can afford food, running water, or electricity. The minimum wage we have right now is not able to support a single person living in a household. According to Len Albrighton, an assistant professor of public policy and a faculty member at Northeastern University, in the year of 2018, a minimum wage worker could not afford to rent a two-bedroom apartment anywhere in the country. Now, when analyzing the data, it is evident that there is a direct correlation between the lack of affordable housing and the increase in homelessness. According to the data, we see a direct correspondence that the states that charge more for housing have the most homeless in that state. And this is important because some of us may be thinking, okay, wait a minute, how does this affect me? Okay. Some of us may be thinking, this doesn't affect my family, this doesn't affect my friends, why does this matter? But it does matter, because if the homeless rate continues to grow, our economy will only get worse and more people will be affected. Every time a homeless person gets in an accident or has to fight an infectious disease, they're sent to the hospital. The taxpayer pays for the person in that hospital due to the taxes. We could save hundreds and thousands of dollars by lowering the homeless rate and focusing on initiatives to balance out the inequality of the wealth in the United States. Every hard-working American should not have to struggle to maintain their living expenses. No man, no woman, or no child should go a day hungry in order to afford to keep their homes. If we implement effective, affordable housing initiatives, many Americans living below the poverty line will be able to live in a home without worrying whether they are able to feed themselves or their family. Peter Jr. Sausage, a graduate from St. Louis University School of Law and board member of the Missouri Housing Development Commission, MHDC, has been helping to make a difference since 1969. Over 80,000 first-time homebuyers have received mortgage loans from MHDC. And this is really important because when we are able to receive these funds, more people can pay their mortgages without having to worry about if they can afford food or able to afford any other utility bills and stuff like that. So this is important so that we as Americans don't have to struggle to afford our homes at the end of every paycheck. As Americans, we should all be deeply concerned with our future of affordable housing. The affordable housing crisis is causing many people to struggle paying rent and leaving many people uneasy, unable to determine if they have enough money to stay off the streets. This is causing physical and mental stress to all Americans, especially those living behind the poverty line. We need to change our policies. The affordable housing that we have now is not working for the American society. Borrowing money and taking out mortgage only creates debt. We need Americans to live in a stable home so they will invest more into our society. Hopefully, as we progress further in the future, we will see more initiatives taking place, like those of Senator Gavin Newsom. If we are fortunate, we will see changes in affordable housing. Until then, take a loan from the bank and start filing for bankruptcy. Thank you.